We now move into step 3, because in my last 2 videos, and please see the links for those, you've imagined what you want to achieve. You've thought about it. You've written it down. You've really given some deep thought to the goal that you have, what you'd like to see changed for the better in your life, specifically, and it could do with career, relationships, health, fitness. It could do with a desire to travel, to change your lifestyle for increased wealth. Whatever your goal is, you've designed that. You are the author of your life, and you have decided what you want to achieve. In our second step, we talked about designing an imaginal event, an event that would imply that you already have it. It's the end scene of the play. It's the final act or the final few minutes of a movie. And you are the actor, you are the star, and you're in it, and you're thinking from it. How can we achieve that, and what would that look like? I'm going to help you further understand it, both through Neville Goddard's works and through visual examples with explanation, so that you can imagine you've already achieved your goal and actually use the third step to move closer to achieving your desire and realizing your goal. Hey, before we get into step 3, first of all, I want to thank you for being here. Remind you that I love your comments and, of course, subscribe. But I want to extend a special invitation to you. I am currently offering, as a life coach and imagination coach that helps people from around the world manifest their dreams through both group and one-on-one coaching, an opportunity. It's an opportunity to have a 30-minute free consultation to see if you and I may be a fit for one-on-one coaching. There's no obligation. I would love to meet with you. You'll be able to set it up on a calendar regardless of what time zone you're in. We'll find a time that fits the both of us. And through clicking the link, you'll get an automatic message from me that gives you the date, time, and the process of meeting me at that time for 30 minutes. It's free. It's enriching for both of us and an opportunity for you. It's going to be in the description. Click on it and have a look at it. Okay? You'll also see in there my bio and much about my coaching and my background, and then you'll be able to make a decision at that point. If you move forward and set up that consultation, I'll get a notice. It'll be in my calendar. It'll be in your calendar. And then we will meet for 30 minutes, face-to-face, just like this. And you'll find that I'm very low-key, and it can be a very relaxed conversation. But I want to find out what your goal is and see if I can help you out. All right? So see my description, click on the link, and I will see you in that personalized conversation. Now, let's get back into our content. You've designed the goal you want to achieve. It's something you really want to see happen in your life. And then in that second step, remember, you actually went into detail creating the end scene, the actual event that would imply that you already have it. So you've already achieved your goal. You've designed what that would look like of actually having your goal, experiencing the outcome. Now, knowing what your goal is and knowing what that imaginal scene is that you want to bring into your meditation, this is when you actually then do it in your meditation. You bring this into your meditation. But there's a very important process which Neville refers to as the state akin to sleep, which means it's similar to sleep. You're dropping into that receptive state. And again, others, such as Joe Dispenza, calls it the alpha brain meditative state, or the alpha meditation. Neville describes it this way here on your screen, as you'll see from the book Out of This World chapter 1. In that third steps, he says, thirdly, immobilize the physical body and induce a condition akin or similar to sleep. Lie on a bed or relax in a chair. Position is up to you, I will add, but you want to be in a very relaxed condition, either on a couch or a comfortable chair or lying on your back in bed. It needs to be a very peaceful environment. And in that relaxed state, you begin to breathe and get yourself very, very relaxed. As you become sleepy and you drop out of the beta state into the alpha state, which is a relaxed state of mind, where you clear your mind of all thoughts and concerns, and you really just, as Joe Dispenza says, you want to become no thing, nowhere, and no time, and no place, and no thing. You're simply in an unconditioned state of relaxation, where you've set aside your challenges, your problems, your goals even are set aside. You want to simply set all of that aside and breathe. And this might take a few minutes. For some, they can drop into this relaxed state in just a few moments. Others may want to add music and really take the time to relax. Now, when you begin to be fully relaxed, you're breathing slowly and deeply, and now you can move in to what comes next. In Neville's description here, he says, lie on a bed or relax in a chair and imagine that you are sleepy. Then, with eyelids closed and your attention focused on the action you intend to experience in imagination, again, you now bring that back into your thoughts, your end goal, that imaginal event. So he says, with your eyelids closed in this relaxed condition, your attention is then focused on the action you intend to experience in imagination. He says, mentally feel yourself right into the proposed action, imagining all the while that you are actually performing the action, here and now. He then highlights for us here, you must always participate in the imaginary action, not merely stand back and look on, but you must feel that you are actually performing the action so that the imaginary sensation is real to you. Neville then continues, it's important always to remember that the proposed action, the imaginal event that happens after you have your desire, this proposed action, must be one which follows the fulfillment of your goal or desire. Also, you must feel yourself into the action until it has all the vividness and distinctness of reality. So you're making it real in your imagination. You're there. You have it. You've achieved it. You're experiencing perhaps the joy, the happiness, the inner satisfaction of actually having achieved your goal with that visualized scene in mind and heart in your imagination. He says, for example, suppose you desired promotion in office. Being congratulated would be an event you would encounter following the fulfillment of your desire. Reminding us again of this process, Neville states, having selected this action as the one you will experience in imagination, that's the imaginal event, you immobilize the physical body. In other words, you get in that relaxed state, either sitting back or lying down in a comfortable, peaceful stillness. And you become sleepy and you're dropping into that alpha state, as he says here, and induce or drop into a state akin to sleep, a drowsy state. Yes, the alpha brainwave relaxed state of meditation. He says, but this is one in which you are still able to control the direction of your thoughts. So you're not quite asleep yet, and you still have control over what you choose to be conscious of in that relaxed state. He says this is a state in which you are attentive without effort. Right? So you know exactly what you want to bring back into that condition, into that relaxed state, because you've already determined that before you've started your meditation. Neville then gives the example of that congratulations scene that may be the one that you choose for your imaginal event. He says, now imagine that a friend is standing before you. Put your imaginary hand into his. First, feel it to be solid and real. Then carry on an imaginary conversation with him in harmony with the action. So you're with someone that's congratulating you, and you're having a brief, very warm conversation with someone in harmony with the action, which in this case, again, is being congratulated with a handshake. He says, do not visualize yourself at a distance in point of space and at a distance in point of time, being congratulated on your good fortune. No, he says, instead, make elsewhere here and the future now. Again, you're in that action because he says the future event is a reality now in a dimensionally larger world, in what is referred to as the fourth dimension. And oddly enough, now in a dimensionally larger world is the equivalent to here in the ordinary three-dimensional space of everyday life. So you've landed that great career. You're in that job. You're celebrating it. You're elated internally and in your emotions and feelings. Your friends are congratulating you. You're imagining them reaching out and shaking your hand, congratulating you for landing that job, for doing a great job. Perhaps your director is congratulating you. Perhaps you're at a restaurant or a party and your friends are applauding you, or at work, your coworkers are saying, that's amazing. We're so glad that you're with us now. You're doing a fantastic job. Congratulations. So remember, this is all being done in your imagination, in your alpha state meditation. And that's the power of imagination, making it real and vivid and bringing this into your rest, into your subconscious, into your sleep, and affecting an outward result. Well, thank you for staying to this point of the video. I want to take a moment out to really emphasize to you, it's through practice. It's through actually implementing these techniques that you'll find the effect. And it's something that really needs to be practiced daily because you are affecting yourself on a subconscious level. And that's why that alpha state meditation is so important. I highly recommend Joe Dispenza's works also. His meditations work right along with the teachings of Neville Goddard and the way he presents the same meditation. And really, again, it's through practice. Now, along with that, thanking you for being here. Please make sure you comment. Love your comments, and I love your questions, because as a life coach, as an imagination coach, my passion is to help each of you not only understand, but implement the steps for manifesting your best life. Stay tuned for steps 4 and 5. Stay to the end, because I have some links for you that will lead you to further understanding the law of assumption and how to manifest your best life.